Nicole says, "Hi guys, we're finally back."
Sorry it took forever.
Sorry it took forever. Life.
Got in the way.
Yeah, life got in the way. It's been pretty busy for us.
Yeah.
So, which we're gonna be getting to later on. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Nicole wanted to make a video talking about our disabilities. Someone asked you. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't realize that was how. So yeah. So someone asked her if we could compare our disabilities, and so that's what we're going to do. And then we have a big announcement at the end. So anyway. So as I'm sure most of you know, Nicole has cerebral palsy, which she's going to just briefly go over again in a minute. I have something called Osteogenesis Imperfecta, and what it pretty much means is I have brittle bones, so my bones can fracture much easier than someone without this. There are 8 different types of Osteogenesis Imperfecta, which I'm now going to call OI for short. So there's 8 different types. They all pretty much have the main feature, and that is bones can fracture easily, but just how easy they fracture varies tremendously, but depending on the type. I have type 1, which is the mildest type, but there are other types where kids may not even survive birth, or you can have hundreds of fractures. There's all different variations. But I have type 1 again, which is the mildest type. Thank God, she says. So I've had about 25 fractures. After a while, you kind of lose count, or there are things where maybe it's a sprain, maybe it's not, we don't know, we're just going to wrap you up in a splint anyway, and, and that's not bad. Yeah, no, there are people with OI that have many, many more fractures. And I'm 28. So one thing to know about OI is that as you, when you hit puberty, typically your bones do get a little stronger if you have OI. So I often describe this as kind of osteoporosis in reverse, where when you're younger, bones are much, much weaker, and then after puberty, they do get a little stronger. So a lot of times I need surgeries to repair fractures. I've had, 4 or 5 surgeries, but again, there are people with way more, because they would have way more fractures. So, yeah. So, so I guess if you want to talk briefly about CP.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just going to talk about the type that she has, because it's, well, the 2 types of CP that she has. So. Yeah, she has a combination of athetoid CP, which causes involuntary movement, and spastic quadriplegic CP, which makes all 4 of her limbs tight, the muscles in her limbs. Yeah, that's basically it, in a nutshell. So, also one thing I wanted to mention about OI is that there is like a classic symptom of it, which is you have many people with OI have blue sclera, which is the white around your eyes. So look in the camera, she says. So I don't know if you can tell. Sometimes it's bluer than other times. But yeah. She thinks it's cute. And yeah, it is kind of the cool thing about having OI. Something unique. So, anyway, so now to kind of compare those two a little bit and how it affects us. So for me, I'm pretty independent when I'm well, but say if I have a fracture or something like that, then depending on how severe it is, then I do lose some of my independence, and I may need an aid. Sometimes needing to be in the hospital for surgery or for rehab after surgery or after a fracture. But thankfully, it has been a while. I can't really think how long it's been right now since I fractured, and she's saying shh. And yes, I need to. I don't know if this is wood, but I'm knocking on the wood. So we're gonna call it wood. So anyway, so because of that, my disability is very very dynamic. So like, I can be fine 1 minute and then fall or twist something or something like that, and now, I'm not as independent. So where's Nicole? I'm unable to do most things by herself. Yeah, like activities of daily living. Yeah, getting dressed, eating, showering. Right, so she has 2 aides that help her out. Yeah, one during the week and one on the weekends. So, let's see. Yeah, and then the other thing is that, like I was saying, how things can kind of change in the blink of an eye. For me, for Nicole, for the most part, things are pretty stable. It's not like things are constantly changing. So, yeah, right. It's not going to get worse or something like that. So, or better, right? So. So another difference is that with me, OI is genetic. So it can usually you can usually have it in 2 different ways. One is a gene mutation where no one in your family has had OI, and just through I guess through developing a gene mutates, and then it affects the way that collagen is produced in your body, which then means that it affects your bones. And like what? Yeah, exactly. So my dad had what I'm pretty sure was a spontaneous mutation. They don't know of anyone in his family that had it. But then I inherited it from him. And so there's about a 50-50 chance that any child will have it. Yeah, if one person with OI has a child with someone that doesn't, there's a 50-50 chance. So I'm not quite sure what it is if both people have OI. Mm-hmm. It is 100? Okay, yeah. So, yeah. I don't know. But, okay. Yeah. So, yeah. CP is not generic. Yeah, it occurs before, during, or shortly after birth. Right, hers was caused by lack of oxygen during birth. And brain hemorrhage. And you had 2 seizures when you were born?
Yeah.
But not since.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Which I believe.
is it in your bed?
Yeah. I said I want it.
Right, so in her, what was it? Dating? Oh, yes, in her dating and the future video, she had previously said that she wanted to have kids.
I was
She was about 20 or 21 at the time, and she said she's going to leave a link to that video.
Yeah. But
But honestly, since she's gotten older, she's watched her aunt and uncle raise their 2 kids. And when the 2 of us got together, right, she knew that she didn't want biological kids. Right, because of OI. And I've always felt that that I wouldn't want to have kids of my own because, so for 2 reasons, and we both agree on this, that just bringing a kid into the world with it would be, at times it's going to suck for them, and also just as parents, and particularly because I know what it's like, I wouldn't want, to have to see my child go through that. And and Nicole said, and the fact that she can't control her arms, so she would be, afraid that if we had a kid with OI, that, she may hurt them, depending on how fragile they are, so. Yeah, right, so for those reasons, and also, she does like having the freedom. And I also feel that, just having kids is so much work, so much responsibility, and it's awesome that people have kids. It's great. There are loads of couples that maybe both of them are disabled, one of them is disabled, both of them aren't disabled, and they have kids. Obviously that one. But yeah, we have friends with kids.
OI.
Yeah, we have friends that have OI and they have kids. But for us, we've just kind of decided that it's not really for us.
Too much.
Yeah, it would be too much to handle. So, but that doesn't mean that other disabled couples, can't. They do. So.
I
Oh yeah, Nicole watches a channel called Getting There. Yeah, which she'll leave a link to below. It's about a mom who uses a wheelchair, who has a biological kid with her husband. So, at first the channel was about them, like, going through pregnancy and everything, and now it's after. So, and she loves it, so. Yep. Yeah, she's so sweet, the person who runs that. Stacy, yeah. So, but, yeah, we are fortunate enough. Yeah, to have a nephew, so. Yeah, yay Declan, she said. Yeah, I have a baby nephew, who's almost 2 now, who's named Declan, and we love him, and so we like kids. It's just not. We can give him back to my sister at the end of it. So, but he is so much fun. So, but yeah. So, so I'm not sure if you've been able to hear any of this during this video, but we do have something to show you, or rather, someone to show you. Our fur child, you said? Yeah. Oh, instead of a child. We adopted this little guy. So his name is Bean. We've had him now for almost a year. Yeah, so. We're going to do a separate video about him. Yeah, because this is already getting too long. But this is Bean. Say hi, Bean. Yes. And look at that camera. No. You're still trying to find food or something? No. Yes, he loves giving kisses.
Yes.
So, right now, I had treats in my lap, so right now he is sniffing around because he still smells them. But yes, he's a piggy. Yes. Yes, he is many animals. He's part pigeon, because sometimes when he growls, he kind of sounds like a pigeon.
Yeah.
He's a pig, because he will not stop eating. So, yeah. But he is a Yorkie.
Yeah.
Yes. And he's great. Yeah. We love him. To death. Yes. He's about 3. So. But we love our Bean. Yeah, Nicole calls him Beanie Boo.
Okay.
Alright.
See you guys.
Yeah, hopefully hopefully she'll see you guys soon. And maybe we'll make another video about more about Bean. We will. So, there we go. Sometime in the next year. But oh, yes, yeah. He got his name in the shelter, so we just kind of decided to keep it. So it was easy because he already answers to it. So. And now we love it. Just like we love him.
Okay. I'm getting
Yes, she's getting distracted. Yeah, exactly. We'll be like getting ready for bed, and a half hour goes by because one of us, usually me, is playing with him and everything. So.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, guys.
Okay.
Say bye. Bye. Okay.